Hi there. Welcome to part five of the week five learning guide to college algebra. We have been talking about a lot of good stuff here in the week five learning guide. And if you missed any part of it, I'll be sure to link them in the description below. Also, if you would like a copy of the learning guide, I'll put the link in the description so you can download and follow right along. And if this is the first time seeing my face, hi, my name is Dr. Marissa May, and it's kind of my goal to help students feel confident in their math classroom. So that's why I'm here. If you will, hit that subscribe button. That way, it is not the last time you're seeing my face. But let's dive right in, friends. Today, we're going to be talking about rational zeros. Those are zeros with fractions. And we're going to talk about the intermediate value theorem. So let's jump right in. I've got just two examples for this part of the learning guide, but I didn't want to leave them off because they're super important. This first one asks us to find the zeros. Now, if you have been watching any of my videos for the college algebra learning guide, you know I'm a good fan of the Desmos graphing calculator. So I'll be sure and put the link to Desmos below. That way you can access it 100% free. And we're going to just put this function right in the Desmos graphing calculator. Let's see, 2x to the third minus 4x squared minus 10x plus 20. Now, remember, finding the zeros, roots, solutions, x-intercepts, they all mean the same thing on a function. So if you're being asked for the zeros, you're being asked for the x-intercepts. So you can look at them here on the graph, and I'm just going to write them down pretty simple. That is x equals negative 2.236. And the other one, I've got like three of them here, so be real careful. I've got 2. Oh, that one's not going to work because that's not an x-intercept. That's just a low point. And then I've got another one at 2.236. Now, remember from my last video, part 4 of the week 5 learning guide, we talked about the highest number of zeros you could have, or the highest number of x-intercepts always was that highest exponent. So I knew there could only be at most 3 x-intercepts or 3 zeros here. So using your Desmos calculator to help you do that, totally okay. Let's look at number 2, and let me explain the intermediate value theorem with it. But we want to take a look at this graph first. So let's look at g of x equals 15x to the fourth minus 6x squared plus 8x minus 1. Okay. Now, here's what it's saying. It's saying, show with the intermediate value theorem that there is a zero, that there is an x-intercept, on the interval from -2, so here, to 0. Show me that it crosses the x-axis at least one time in that interval. Okay, so here's what we have to do. I have to see the y value at -2. So I'm going to zoom out. It's kind of far up there, isn't it? It's way up there. Okay, so I'm going to use my calculator here to find out that g of -2 is actually 199. So g of -2, I know is 199. And I need to show, okay, 0 is greater than that. And then let's find the y value at 0. So I'm going to go to my next step. And the y value at 0 is -1. So I have to show that the y values are one's positive, one's negative. It would have been okay had we had a negative 199 and then a positive 1. As long as one of them's positive and one of them's negative, the intermediate value theorem guarantees me there's a value between there where it'll hit the x-axis. And we saw with the graph, and I'm going to zoom back in, we saw that it does hit the x-axis right there at -1. So I hope that helps with the intermediate value theorem. I've had a lot of fun here in the week 5 learning guide. 3 more weeks to go. If you're needing more math help, please feel free to connect with me. I've got my YouTube handle there as well as my Instagram handle. I'm here to help. I want to help students be successful and feel confident in their math classroom. So please reach out if I can help in any way. Bye for now.